All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. Woo, bless you, V. Get it out. Get that stuff out of you. Oh, welcome, everybody. We are on our pages sharing. So if you're joining us, go to your share all over if you want to share this live event on your stuff if you feel led to. And V,
Yes.
how you doing? What's going on?
I am doing great today. I am super bright and vibrant today. Um, just because I have been in a funk. I was in a funk yesterday and I had to shake it off. And um, yeah, I got hit with imposter syndrome, and just this feeling of the gratitude that I have for the blessings that I have just doesn't feel great enough. So I was in a funky space yesterday, but today I was like, okay, we're gonna get up, we're gonna wash our hair, we're gonna put on bright colors, and we're gonna just really switch up the energy. So that's where I am today. So,
Cool. Hello,
what's
Barrett. I am doing well. I've had some really good conversations over the weekend just about all that's going on in the world or in our country, I should say. Um,
uh-huh.
yeah, and I've been trying to really get educated. I tell you, I listened to this one girl, Katie Couric, retweeted or TikToked her out, and she was on fire.
You want to talk about Monopoly? Playing the Monopoly?
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
oh my gosh. I mean, like, I was just like, God bless that woman because it was just so simple what she was saying. And here's what if I know if that woman were here, I would just say thank you for giving me words to express what I feel because I can't express that. And it was like, yeah, we played Monopoly 400 times, and
Yeah.
and every time we get somewhere, you just snatch our money away from us.
All of it. All of it.
Because I was talking to somebody and I said, I live right, literally like 3-4 miles that way is Eatonville, which is the oldest. I think it's like incorporated city that was all black, all African American city. There's a sign when I drive through that says the oldest, incorporated city, and I think Rosewood was like within 2 or 3 hours of here in Florida as well, another city that was just completely decimated. So
Yes.
like I said, I'm trying to learn because I told my friend the other day, I said, I'm a 54-year-old white gay man. And I
Mhm.
grew up in a small little town and I'm trying to unlearn a lot of what I was taught.
I A lot of people right now,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, and people are finding out things that were never written in history books, and especially students, things that have never been written, things that have never been talked about. And they're finding these things out now, and they're like, "How did I make it all the way through school, or how did I make it this far and know absolutely nothing about
Tulsa.
any of
Tulsa's. I'm literally like, read
it?"
that. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
anyway, and like,
yeah.
and Fabian and I watched, my husband and I watched Just Mercy. And I had to keep reminding myself, even though that the clothing was like like 20 like 23 25 years ago 27 years ago, it still
Mhm.
looked a little dated. I had to keep reminding myself what I'm watching was like 1992, not 1962.
Yeah,
And just yeah, so blows my mind.
yeah,
Like I said, I'm because I keep asking myself what can I do, and the one thing that keeps coming back to is educate myself and learn and grow is one of
yeah.
the biggest things right now. So
That's it. Every day. It's like with anything, you have to align yourself with what your major purpose is. What do you want as the ultimate thing? You know, be, aware, open, be all of these things. And every day, then you put yourself in alignment. It's like you're learning something different every day,
yeah.
or you are acting in a way that, is aligning yourself with the goal.
Yeah. Hey, Tracy. And then another thing, I'm using the Pride Tarot deck today. And part of
Yeah.
it is because it's June, but now it's even more appropriate. Today, the Supreme Court of the United States says you cannot be fired for being gay, homosexual, or transgender.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes back to that 60s, I guess, civil rights law that talked about you can't fire for race, religion, sex.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
like literally 6 out of the 9 justices of the Supreme Court, even like 2 very conservative ones said, you know what, we got to do what's right here. I was like, what? But hallelujah.
Hey, one thing at a time, but yeah, definitely. Hey, Gerard. Hi, Joanne. Hi,
Look
Tracy.
at Tracy. I want number 8. That ain't
Is
how,
ready.
Tracy, that's not how it works. But you never know.
Oh, I love it.
So for those of you who are flies on the wall out there, hello. If you want to let us know you're out there, type something in. Let us know where you're watching from. My name is Mitchell. This is V. I'm MitchellOsborn.com, and she is, ooh,
Redlightreading.com.
red light readings. I got cards flying out.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
So, but yeah, we'll get to readings in just a little bit. Hey, Crystal. Who else do we have? Hey, Joanne.
Oh, Crystal. Hey, how are you? You made it over. So Crystal's a new BFF. I met her on Instagram and I posted over there. So she over here. So yay, yay, yay.
Tracy's like, damn it. Oh, and you guys, if you feel comfortable sharing this out, go for it.
By all means.
Yeah, and at the end, both V and I will. This is something that V and I both talked about. And we've I know I've struggled probably more than her, but I know she had her moments with that, and that is putting the tip jar button up at the end. You know, I learned. One of my clients one day just kept saying, "Mitch, I want to give you a gratuity. I want to give you a tip." And I'm like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay." And they're like, "Don't make me yell at you." So I did. This was years ago. I put it on my Facebook page, and then I watched UV. Accept that love. Draw in that abundance. So yeah. So it's still weird, but we will put that out there. Hello, Juan from Argentina. Good to see you.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Becky.
Hi, welcome.
Oh, Becky, first time. Becky with two Y's.
I love it,
Becky.
Becky.
Was there another Becky Jane Karshi and you had to put an extra Y, or is your name spelled with two Y's? Hey, Renee.
Hey, Renee. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the other side with my Wonder Twin.
Yeah.
Booth. Yes.
So, V, what deck are you going to be reading with?
I had to pull out a different deck. I've been reading with the Muse, and I love it, but I'm like, okay, I'm over it. I need to see some different pictures. So today I am reading with the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot.
Ooh, I want to see. Oh, what does the back of that look like? And somebody, Aaron loves your glasses, by the way, V.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Why the number 56? Is that something unique about it?
I have no. I don't. It's funny because I got this off the swap table one year at Reader Studio.
Oh,
and
nice.
Yeah. The guy, he says that the 56 jigsaw puzzle on dice, the first symbols to appear in my work were numbers. Their uses was initially intended as a political statement based on my belief that everyone is numbered at the time of their birth. I created my own numerical system within my paintings, numbering each of my characters and objects. The number 56 is my own chosen number.
Oh, nice. And it rolls back down to 11, which is kind of cool. I love the number 56.
So personal for Graham Cameron is the author of this one. It's been around for a long time. It's not a new deck. Like I said, I got off a swap table, and it was just something. The pictures are so interesting and so funny to me.
Wow.
They're like they're whimsical, but they're kind of creepy. Like
nice.
So yeah, me and whimsy and creepy, they'll just go hand in hand.
So Becky said her name was actually Rebecca, but there were too many Rebeccas born in the 90s. And then Tracy said, "You guys pulled a card for me months ago, and it kicked her in the ass
Nice.
to make a career change."
Ooh.
For that, I wanted to thank you. Oh, yay, Tracy!
Congratulations. Oh, excuse me.
That is wonderful.
Car, as in Car is my partner's last name. It's Egyptian. Oh, nice. Nice, nice.
Shamara.
Hey.
I love unique names. I always tell people I listen to NPR for the names.
Okay.
Steve Inskeep, Asmahala. I can't remember how to pronounce her name, but all the names are just so, I'm trying to, now I can't think of them all, but literally I was going to make a list one day of all the unusual names. And it's funny because I feel like, and I love names because I think they have so much power. If I know how to pronounce your name, I'm going to pronounce it how it should be pronounced, unless you tell me, no, just do the American version.
Right.
But I feel like they're so important and so powerful. And I feel like, in Hollywood and in news and media, they
Hmm.
don't want an unusual name that's hard for people to say or spell. They
Yeah,
want, John Smith. And I'm like, that just makes me
yeah,
so angry.
exactly.
When people change their names just to appease the masses.
Yeah. It's so funny we're talking about names. I actually put something on my Facebook from a couple posts back. So my name is Siobhan, and all people always ask me, where does this V come from? There is a V in my name. People do call me Vaughn. When I started Facebook, maybe not when I started, but after the movie Wreck-It Ralph came out, if you guys saw it as a cartoon, there's a character named Vanellope Von Schweetz, and she was the complete opposite of all of the princesses in the games or the what she was a part of, and she was just quirky and plucky. She did her own thing, so I was like, oh my god, I love her. That's going to be my name. So then in the reading community, people just started shortening it to V. And so I started a brand new profile that was just for reading people. So this became V Von Schweetz. So that's where V came from. But then after that, I dissected it a little bit more, and my birthday is 5/5, and the Roman numeral 5 is V. And it's also the Hierophant card, and I'm a Taurus. So that it all just made itself.
Wow. So, hey, Daniel. So, Daniel, Daniel, are you related to Becky? Is that your husband? I mean, is that your wife? Because she said, no, or I think she said partner. So, partner.
Well,
What's going on here? Hey, Chris.
we're untangling down here.
I know. Who else did I miss? Oh, yay. Shannon, hello. So, all right, you guys, let's, for those of you who know what I'm about to ask for, hold your horses. Wait till I say something. But tonight we're doing things a little different. We're going to read for 8 people. We're each going to pull one card. But this time, not now, but when we get to your name, we're going to let you post a question and we're going to read
Mhm,
specifically for that question.
mhm.
So if you had a reading the last time we were on 2 weeks ago, definitely wait. But if you maybe didn't have a reading for a first time person, definitely raise your hand. But if you haven't had a reading in maybe like a month and a half, 2 months, then you can raise your hand. So Daniel is your partner, but everyone's his husband and wife. Oh, gotcha. Because we are just never apart. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, I love
So Tracy's like, 8. It's not how it works, Tracy.
Tracy. Tracy, I have a ring light, and I love it. It's awesome. It's got 3 different. If that's what you're talking about, you said one of those round lights. Yeah, I don't know if you can see my glasses, probably so, but oh yeah, you can see it in my glasses. I do. It's a tripod. It's extendable. It has 3 different lightings, so I can do bright white. I can do
No,
sepia. He's like no,
no.
and then I can do blue.
Oh no.
Never.
Bright. You need bright.
So,
That's like see if I put mine on.
no.
That's the mix. I just like
Yeah,
that. But
the mix looks like tell ghost stories.
that one is bouncing off my table to light up.
Gotcha.
I have 2 bouncing off the walls there, one above my head, one bouncing off the table.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are fancy.
That's why I look like I'm 25, y'all.
That's
If I
fancy,
turn the
yo.
lights off, it'd be like
I
Crypt
love it.
Keeper.
Yeah, the bright white is what I usually go with. But no, I love it. It's extendable. It's durable. You can travel. It's got a cell phone holder. Pretty awesome. It's got a remote too. So
Cool.
yeah.
All right, so here we go, people. So if you would like a reading from us, all we're going to do right now is take orders. So the first 8 people to type in the word me, M-E, we'd love for it to be in capital letters if you can so we can see it. So type in the word me. I'm going to scribe while V tells me who is doing what. So
All
go.
right.
Hit enter.
Hi, Isha. I see you there. Don't write it. I just said hi. You need to like video for everyone. Daniel says me. Crystal says me. Shamara says me. Shannon says me. Becky with the 2 Y's says me. Chris says me. Sue says me.
Sue, one more.
And then Renee.
Renee. All right. So those are our 8 people. Tracy, you missed it.
How?
You're
How, Tracy?
Tracy, you're just going to have to pick number 8. So let me read these again. So we've got number 1 is Daniel, 2 Crystal, 3 Shamara.
Mm-hmm.
4 is Shannon, 5 is Becky E. 6 is Chris, 7 is Sue, 8 is I'm going to go Renaa because I think it looks like it's Renaa rather than Renee. Tell me if it's Renee like Renee or is it Renaa like Renah? Oh my God, Renaa, your last name is Muse? Oh, I love it.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Chamara.
What is it? Chamara. Haha, Becky. It's Chamara. I love it. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. And V, would you like to pull the card first or second tonight?
I will go first today.
Perfect. So V will pull first each time. So Daniel, you're going to be first. But before you type your question, hold off. So what we're going to do is we're going to let you know who's on deck, meaning who's up next. You'll type your question in, but don't hit enter. So that when we say, okay, Daniel, go, then you hit enter. So the question pops up and we're ready to read because there's a little bit of a lag time. So this is just me being efficient. Now, if you ask a question like, is he going to call me by Friday? That's a yes or no. We're probably just going to go yes or no. What we would like to say is what can I do to draw in the best date Friday night? Or, how can I create, what can I work on in me that will draw that person to me that I love?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. She said I'm the only person who looked at my name and pronounced it correctly. So it is Renaa. I love it. Yay! I don't know why, because I kept going, that's not right. It's not Renee. It's Renaa. Oh, yay. I'm glad I got it. And again, I was talking about how names are so important. And I need to know the backstory. I need to know what Renaa Muse means. Or is it Muse? Is it Renaa Muse? Now I'm stretching it.
Now we're stretching. Now it's Dad's last name. Let me move back up. I thought I saw it. Maybe I didn't.
Oh, it's Shamara.
Oh, Dad's last
name. She said softer, Shamara.
I also want to say about the readings too, when you're asking them, you are an integral part of your reading. So when you ask a yes/no question or you're asking a question that does not involve you, you're just kind of leaving it up to the fates for anything to happen. So like Mitch was saying, how do I, plan, or what's the best plan of action for me to do X, Y, and Z, or to receive X, Y, and Z? You have to be a part of the reading because then you get to know what to do in order to bring in what you're asking for. Okay.
Oh, so it is Renee. Damn it.
So yeah, when asking a question, you just want to make sure that you are involved so that you can do the work to bring in what you're asking for. If that makes sense. So
that does. So Daniel, go ahead and type your question in. Crystal, get yours on deck, ready to go, but don't hit enter yet. So Daniel, you can type yours in and hit enter. And then Crystal, be ready. And Shamara, you can have yours ready if you want, but don't hit enter yet. Because the scroll up thing.
When you say Shamara.
Well, she said softer, so I was doing it softer. Shamara. Is that what is it? What's that called? Okay, good. Okay, beautiful. So Daniel says, how will I find my success in life? That's a beautiful one.
All right. I have 4 of coins. Okay, your card, I know, but I love it. So with this 4 of coins, how will you find success in your life? It really is about creating a foundation, creating stability in yourself, creating stability around you, being around people that are successful, that are doing things, maybe not the same things that you are doing, but they are having an overall sense of success. The biggest thing for you is to ground. I feel like there's possibly a lot of spontaneous or flighty energy. So you really need to bring it down, make it mundane, make it something that you can attach yourself to, and then just continue to work to build the foundation of where it is that you're trying to go. Okay. So I hope that resonates.
Cool. And also Natasha said we are hilarious. Well, thank you. We're doing terratainment.
Yeah.
This is terratainment. And Joanne reminded me of something. So you guys, if you did not get a reading, then you can also piggyback on another person's reading. So you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then at the end, we'll also tell you another way that you can get like a single card reading from somebody. We'll tell you about that at the end. So, all right. So continuing with Daniel, how will I find success in my life? And for me, the Queen of Wands, make shit happen. V talked about stability, being grounded. I love that you were talking about success and she had coins. We're talking about wands and, Queen is passionate. Queen has the power within her. King usually has it outside, like the army, the buildings, the structures. The Queen's power is within her, usually like within her heart. So really, and this is from Steve Hutton. I don't know if you guys know Steve Hutton, so make that stuff happen, create it, transform it. I keep getting lots of kind of alchemy, images, like the magician energy, where the magician has all the tools and they manifest whatever it is they want. So I would really say after you've have that foundation, if you don't already, then really understand how to create with intention and how to manifest stuff. Because remember, everybody, worry is a prayer for the very thing you don't want.
Yes,
so if you worry you're going to have not enough money, then you're asking the universe, please supply me with not enough money. Break my car down so it takes my savings account out. All right?
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. There you go, Daniel. Let us know how that resonated. Anybody else who chose number 1, let us know if that resonated with you. Hey, Christine.
Oh, thank you, Christine. This is the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot.
And mine is the Pride Tarot, which is made up of 45 different artists. Stephen Bright is in there. Ryan Edward is in there. There's I can't remember some of the other ones, but the names are on each card, so it's really beautiful. All right, so so hey, Tamara.
Hey, Tamara. Hey, Josie.
Girl, we're not even talking about retrograde yet. So far, we're good. All right, so Crystal, you are next. Krystal, I believe it was. So Crystal, hit enter, give us your question, and Shamara, get your card on deck, get your question on deck, ready to go. And then after that, it'll be Shannon. What's that? Yeah. What's that EMDR? What's that thing where they talk soft?
AMR?
AMR, something like that. Yeah.
AMR, yes.
Okay, so Crystal says, what can I do for my husband? Girl, stop right there. And I to finally be able to own our own home. Oh, okay, that's where we're going. So what can you do to own your own home? Well, what I was thinking might actually get you that home too. I don't know.
What can you guys do? The 5, it's the Hierophant in this deck, the Master in reverse. Just talked about that V. Internal energies. So in order for you to get your home, this is talking about a lot of learning. So definitely learn about real estate. Learn about the market that you are, want to buy a home in. Ask questions about real issues that and you're well informed when you're going in. I feel like this is it's also about figuring out what kind of that you want. Also, the Hierophant in reverse talks about things being untraditional. Upright, more traditional. Reversed, untraditional. So you might want the same type of house that everybody has. Figure out what it is that you want. Do your research. Okay? It starts there. And then from there, you start to build the energy to go forward. But know what you want and be able to navigate the lingo, the language, and everything that needs to go along with that. Okay?
All right, and Crystal, from me, Nine of Pentacles. I love it. So
Ooh,
this card is so beautiful. This is Ryan Edward. So
of course,
this is our.
reminds me of me
So
from.
I would say, this card, when I read this card, because I read it earlier today in the Pride Parade spread I was doing for somebody, and I kept saying, move, dance, flow. So this would be getting the creative energy flowing. But traditionally, this Nine of Pentacles is about a beautiful home, a beautiful house, having the resources and the money. It often was like the kept woman in the house, but then more traditional, it became peaceful, calm house, home, and environment. So, what can you do to be able to own your own home? Dream it, imagine it, and then have them. Imagine you and your. This is funny. This is the image Spirit's given me. Turn on some beautiful music wherever you are right now, living room, house, whatever, and dance in that living room, in that house, and just imagine you're already in that future home. Don't imagine what it looks like. Just imagine as you close your eyes and you dance how good it feels to be paying that mortgage,
Yep.
to be pulling into a garage or a parking lot or whatever it is. Just imagine the feelings and then manifest it, because I really feel like that's the key there too for you guys. So
Mhm.
yeah, so that's for Crystal. Anybody who chose number 2 as well. So, and oh yeah, Dina, it is ASMR. That's what it is.
That's right.
All right.
Um,
And Daniel said that made a lot of sense for him. Great. Good, good, good.
good,
All
good,
right.
good.
All right. So that was for Crystal. Anybody chose number 2. Now we're going to go to number 3 with Shabara. And then after that, it's going to be Shannon. So Shannon, get your question ready, but don't hit enter yet. Crystal says, perfect. Oh my God, we will so dance after this and do your research. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes.
Good,
Thank
good.
you. Thank you. So Shamara asked, what next step is necessary for me to manifest my true heart's joy in love and relationships?
Oh, all right. Next step to manifest heart's joy in love and relationships. Step. The Six of Coins.
Aw.
Learn how to receive. Start practicing that sense of reciprocity. To manifest it, you have to feel as though you are worthy and deserving of the type of love and relationship that you're wanting to bring in. It starts there. Start taking care of yourself as though you are another person. Like, date yourself, self-care, give to yourself as though it's coming from someplace else. Okay. The first step to manifesting is the ability to be able to receive. If somebody comes in tomorrow and is like, hey, I love you, will you marry me? And you'll be like, I'm not ready. I don't know. You have to be, as soon as it comes in, are you ready? Yes, I am.
Because you
Okay.
just told us you are.
Huh?
She just told us she's ready.
Yeah. But so if you're not in that place to say yes, that means that there's still some more work to do, but working on that reciprocity is first and foremost. Give to your, you are worthy and you are deserving.
Beautiful. And then from me, for anyone who chose number 3 along with Shamara, we've got 2 of Wands. Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
look how beautiful this card is. Oh, and this is from Emily Balamet. I do not know
Ooh,
them.
there's a name for you.
Yes. So 2 of Wands. So I think V just said it. Make the damn decision. Make the choice. You know,
Mhm.
and it's funny. I got to put the card down because Spirit's yelling at me. Stop wavering. I'm taken back to biblical days now.
Yeah.
Either you're hot or you're cold. If you're lukewarm, I'm gonna spit you out. So get off the fence.
Yep.
And this is something, and Spirit's echoing loud. This is something I find with a lot of people come to me. They're like, oh yeah, I want a relationship. I want love. And I'm like, okay. And then they're like, oh, but, they get
Yeah.
scared. And
Yep.
especially when they're older, like me, I mean, at 40 years old, finding my love, it's like, I got to share a house with you. I got to share what? You know what? I want to use the bathroom now. You need to get out of
Yeah.
there. So be conscious of, the choices that you made, and then dive in, go downhill. Ain't no looking back. Ain't no looking back. So, I hope that resonates with you. So Sheila, you said you'd love one. So Sheila, at the beginning of our show, we pick 8 names, and we've already got those. But you or anybody tuning in later, you can piggyback on a reading. And what you do is we just read for number 3, Shamara, and you can choose 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 and piggyback on their reading. We believe that you can still get a great message that way.
Yes.
So Shannon, so Tiffany said, "Oh my God, late in the game." So Shannon, go ahead and hit enter. Shannon, hit enter on your question. So what's going on?
Hey, Polo, my K baby. Hey, Polo.
Polo's here? Where's Polo? Oh, you're seeing him somewhere else?
My Ken. He's in the chat room. He says he's watching.
Okay. Crystal, I'm 54. Christine, I'm 54. Christine, I'm 54. I don't feel old, but I'm 54. Okay, so Shannon says, what to do to channel my authentic creativity and get in the flow. Thank you. Hey, Paulo. Hey, Jason. Okay, Shamara said she understands that. Yay.
Yes. All right, the 4 or the Emperor in reverse. What do you need to do to channel your authentic creativity and get in the flow? Release control. That's the biggest thing. The Emperor is all about structure and order and control. And if your creativity is on this, has to fit inside of a box, it will have that type of flow that you're looking for. Okay. I know I usually read reverse cards as internal energy. So internally, it's telling you that you have to, put aside some of that control and allow yourself to break free, allow yourself to open up. In most decks, we have like a male figure in a suit of armor, and his heart is covered, but his head is open. Very logical, but his heart is closed. This is saying you have to take the armor off of your heart, off of your intuition. What's with the neck?
I was like, what's going on with you? Are you closing up?
Me? Oh, I don't know, coughing. I don't know. Maybe
like,
more. I've been getting throat stuff, like people not speaking their mind.
I was going to say that could be Shannon stuff coming out.
It could be. But to get into your flow literally is about releasing the shackles, releasing your voice. If you sing, that might be another thing. Allow yourself to verbally express yourself, your creativity in that way. Okay?
All right. And from me, oh my God, what was the question? Oh, what to do to channel your authentic creativity and get in the flow. All right. Oh, I love this card. This is the Emperor. But this is from Carolyn. The Emperor.
The Emperor. I got it reversed. You got it upright.
Yeah. But I love this card because look at her. Legs wide open. Dang, it's right in your face. She is not messing around. She has taken control here. But I love the fact that she's just all black and white except for a tiny little bit of color, which is the rainbow, which I think all the cards have a little bit of splash of rainbow on them. But this is literally like no nonsense, not going to be flourishing, going to get it done. I'm ready to go. And number 4 is a feminine number. Emperor is a masculine character. So this is a very balanced character. And I tell you, the way she's sitting with the breasts, with the bigger arms, this is just like the most ideal mix of masculine yin and yang energy right there. So how do you get in the flow? Find that balance of your true energy. And no need to be colorful. No need to mix your words. No need to, worry about what somebody's thinking. Just speak your truth and go. It's black and white. Boom, boom, boom.
And with those legs being open, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
You started off with receive, right?
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Receive.
Yay, Shannon. So yeah, female Emperor. Wow. Yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful deck, you guys. So, all right. So that was for number 4. If you chose 4, oh my God, that was number 4, right? Oh, but
it was number 4.
Oh my God, that is too funny.
So many. Oh wow, that was definitely a reading for.
Yeah.
All
4. And Shannon, let us know if you're a birth path number 4. Add up the day, the month, the year. Add all that numbers up. Reduce it down to 1 digit. Keep adding until you get to 1 digit. So, all right. So Becky is next. And anybody who chose number 5 is going to piggyback. So Becky, get your question ready to go. After Becky, it's Chris. So Chris, get your question ready. Shannon, very cool, very cool. Yay.
In sync, yes.
Ooh, cards are flying. So Becky, I don't think I told you were on deck yet, so sorry. So Becky, get your question ready. Chris, get yours ready. You'll be after Becky. And then Sue after Chris. And then Renee after that. Becky, woohoo. All right. So Becky says, I have been working hard to improve information and support handed out to certain families. How can I get noticed and get those things improved, achieved? I feel like I have run out of ideas and exhausted every angle. Thank you in advance, you beautiful humans. And thank you. So been working hard to improve information and support handed out to certain families. How can I get noticed and get things improved and achieved?
All right. I have the Five of Swords. All right. The Five of Swords, the first thing that came to my mind is you win some, you lose some. Okay. So the information that you're giving out to some families is just not going to resonate with them, or they're just not going to take you up on it. They're not going to recognize the work that you're doing. There may be some defeat behind that, but it doesn't mean to give up. Okay. Also, perfection, such thing, so the work, it is being seen, it is being received, but maybe the thought behind what you think is perfect being received, those two things don't add up. Okay. It's kind of like taking your pride out of the way of it, and just know that you are doing the work. It may not be received by everybody. That's okay. But you're doing exactly what you need to be doing, It's so funny because we had like this doctor that came in, but this woman is sitting in like a gas mask. And so it's like, you did your work, and he's not wearing a mask, or maybe he cleaned things up. But if people here are not ready to see that, or, take advantage of it, you can't make them, but you did exactly what you needed to do. Keep doing that work. You will be noticed by the right people when the time comes.
And how appropriate that person's wearing a mask
Uh,
right now.
uh,
So, so who's this for? This is for Becky. Becky. So Becky, first of all, I'm going to pull your card, but Spirit said, don't underestimate all the seeds you are planting. They don't sprout right away. They're under the earth. They first establish roots and then they come up. And then V said this. She touched a little bit on ego, and I agree with her, but also release the expectation and the outcome. Release that,
Yep.
and you're going to have a much better life. Now, for the card is Seven of Swords. I love this. Who is this? This is from Callie French, of course. Look at that. And this person is literally dancing away with the swords. They almost look like they're in the Navy or something. And I love this because, for me, the Seven of Swords is about backing away, moving out of the drama and the crap. And this would be the expectations. You got 5 swords, leave 2 behind, get out of there. You know what? You achieved 5, 2 didn't make it. It's okay. It's not your job to bring them onto the boat. Okay. So just take the 5 that you got. They're willing to go with you, and then release the others and let it go. So again, I would say, be conscious of not attaching too much to the outcome. Too much of your personal time. Do your work. I can tell you are very intelligent. I can tell that you do dang good work. I can tell you might be just a little bit of a perfectionist, maybe a Virgo energy, or a lot of Virgo, and you're wanting everything to be perfect. Whew, yeah, that's a rough existence. So release the outcome. So beautiful, beautiful. So hey, Dominica.
Hey, Mel. Hey, Dominica.
Somebody else said hey. Oh, hey, Mel. There's Mel.
Woohoo!
So that was number 5, and that was for E. So Becky, let us know how that worked. And Chris, shoot your question this way. And then Sue and Renee, get ready.
She's a master perfection. Oh, Daniel is co-signing.
You have officially been outed.
I love it.
Is she Virgo though?
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Norm.
Hey,
Norm, as long as you're here, we're happy.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Jamie Watson Wolf. I have to say all 3 names.
Yes, you do. Every time.
Shara Jessica Parker. All right, so Chris says, what do I need to know right now to effectively use my energies? Can I stop for a moment and say how amazing you guys are formulating your questions? I mean,
These questions,
right? V,
yes.
how many times do we get just, is he going to call me questions? I mean, you guys are doing such a good job. So really, and this is not just because we gave you a little pep talk. You know what you're doing. So
Mhm.
what does Chris need to do right now to effectively use their energies?
The love reverse. What you need to do right now is merge with yourself. Okay. It's to be in this space where you are giving to yourself. Using the energy really, it feels as though you need to fill up. Okay. And you are the only person that can fill you up. All right. So getting into this space of um, loving you. So what's going on here?
Oh, girl, it's so funny. Everything you're saying, I literally just say, you just need to please yourself. You
Yeah,
need, like, it's like, this is like, you need to take care of yourself. And I'm talking
yeah,
sexually too.
yeah, all of it. Because the energy is, you are just lacking that sense of connection with self to feel it and to use it actively and effectively. It's there. Rediscover all parts of you. Make friends, make lovers with all parts of you. And that energy will skyrocket. Okay.
And I think what I kept, because literally, I love innuendos, and V was just feeding me left and right. But I
I,
tell you, when I get him that strongly, it was like I feel like this is about that Kundalini sexual energy that you have got pent up. So, Chris, I don't know if you have a way to get it out. I don't know if you're able to be creative, if you're able to be sexual, whatever, or, if you're, tight in like a conservative environment or something. But I want to say you need to release the beast. So now let me pull a card.
it will uncork that energy,
Yeah.
basically.
Woo, did you break into I broke into a sweat too.
I'm taking my glasses off. Like I had fogged up. It was,
And
yes.
I tell you, anybody who's ever had a reading with me, if I start sweating, I always say the same thing. You're a healer. Because I've opened up and your energy is making me sweat. So you're either a Reiki master, a massage therapist, or a nurse, doctor, something, or you just don't know it yet. 90% of the time they'll say,
Mhm.
I'm Reiki master. So Chris, this is your card. Oh my gosh, it's the Seven of Swords again. Yeah. So don't, this is literally prance away from the craziness. This similar message, but also look at all the red up in the background, such that Kundalini
Yep.
base chakra energy, which is typically not into the swords period, but especially that Seven of Swords. So I really feel like you want to back away from anything that's not serving you for your highest good, your greatest growth
Yep.
right now. I'm seeing a lot of trimming and weeding the garden, social
Hmm.
garden, calendar, trim it up, do what's going to serve and work for you the best right now. So that is number 6. Anybody chose to piggyback with Chris, let us know how that went. um, yeah, there's a lot of Libra in it tonight.
So yes.
Thanks, Crystal. We're here every 2 weeks. So Chris, let us know if that resonated. Anybody who chose number 6, let us know if that resonated. Sue, you are next. Sue, let us know what your question is. And V, are you good for 2 weeks from tonight?
Yeah.
29th.
Yeah, I should be good.
Cool. Chris, you are welcome. Oh, Jamie Watson Wolf is a Libra too. So much heat. So much heat.
So much. All right.
Oh my
So
God,
Sue.
Christine's a Libra too.
Woo!
Okay, there's Sue. So Sue's question: a number of my scripts are going to a producer. Yay! He loves
Woo!
my work. What do we need to do to ensure great success and fantastic income from all or any of these? Hoping it's just the beginning of this new direction of my career. Blessings. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, I got a jumper. We talked about all this Libra energy. It is justice. See what you guys did? Collective energy makes things happen. Like literally, super card. So all these Libras here tonight. All right, so what do you need to do to ensure great success and fantastic income? Balance. Learn to balance not only your energy, but the energy of the people that you're working with. Okay. Make sure that there is truth that is overriding. We talk about scripts, and we talk about movies, and we're talking just about work that is going to be, put in front of other people. Make sure that you are standing your ground in your truth. If things start to change and you don't feel good about those changes, stand in your truth. You get to make the decision. Okay. But this really is about balancing your energy, trying not to jump too far forward of how is this going to turn out before you really settle in with what you've turned in. Okay. So making sure that you're doing everything in a organized manner, leveling off that energy each time. Okay. So I hope that resonates with you.
All right. And from me, for Sue. All right. King of Swords. Oh, I love this. Can you tell who that is?
Uh,
Not who I thought it was. Sabina Espinel.
Lena, yeah.
I thought it was Robert Place.
It kind of looks like Robert's work.
Too
Yeah.
much color, too much bright colors. They'd be a little more muted.
Muted.
So
Yeah.
for the King of Swords, along with finding the balance, because this would be more of, I believe this is more Gemini energy. I think the Libra is the Queen. No, the Libra is the Knight. So this would be a little bit more of that, Gemini energy. So no, this is not. What's the other air sign? Nope. This is Libra. This is Libra. This is Libra. It is Libra. Or she is. Anyway, air energy, more of this. Speak your truth as you find that balance. Don't be afraid to, and this literally, if we're talking about a writer, are we still talking about the writing? Yes. Because this would absolutely be that person who creates the words, who writes the words, very much so. So speak your truth. Don't let anybody tell you how to write, what to write. I'm hearing from Spirit, hold strong to your convictions. If you get close to something and they want you to start changing it or doing it, you know the business better than I do, but be real conscious that it doesn't completely change your integrity of the piece, the writing, the material. If it's, I keep thinking of the Hollywood story that they just did, which is so amazing. It's like they completely rewrote the script, but it was for Hollywood. But my point is stay true to yourself. Let your words be the reality that they are. Avoid letting someone kind of manipulate you or shift you or change. Stay strong with that. And also do your own promotion. I'm hearing a lot of do your own promotion. You probably are doing that, but it's like, don't be afraid to send here, send there, tag, do stuff.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say talk about it.
It's your work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So that was for Sue and anybody who chose number 7. So let's see, what did we miss? Mesh was great. Thank you, Chris. Oh, Taurus nerves, Libras.
All the Libras.
Kelly says, best way to harness the power of all the planets retrograde. Love all. Yay. Yeah, Barrett's a Libra too, because my husband's a Libra Gemini. So Tracy said, I know I didn't get a number, but need to throw out this for piggyback number 8. I've lost my mother and she is still alive. You've lost your mother and she's still alive. She won't talk to you. And basically told me that the youngest sibling in our family is her favorite. So he doesn't like me. Then she can't lose him. So I guess you were the sacrifice. I've tried numerous times to reach out to her, but she doesn't respond. My question is, should I stop and just move on? Stop wasting energy? It saddens me to know that she could care less if I was in her life. And you know what? So as we're coming up to the last one for Renee, what I was going to tell you when we got there, Barrett, who is in our room, Barrett Ermy, the announcement we were going to make at the end is he's going to do some one-card readings kind of after we're done. So in this thread, you can tag him or you can private message him. And he'll do some one card readings for you as well. So Tracy, we're going to let Barrett do that for you. That way you can get a little bit more one-on-one attention. So this one is going to be for Renee, but also Tracy, you can utilize this for you as well. See how it fits. So V, go ahead. And Renee, did you put your question in? Renee, go ahead and put your question in.
I think she put it in a long time ago, but Renee, please put your question back in the box.
Let me see if I can scroll up and read it.
I know it was about life partner. Interesting a life partner, but if Renee there, please.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. That was
Oh, there it is. Okay, yes. What I need to do to manifest my life. Oh, Sue says, producer is a good, honest person. I do the truth in my work. Sometimes I do that with what I write. I will keep you posted.
yay.
Good luck, Sue. Good luck, good luck,
Yes,
good luck.
absolutely. So Renee says, what do I need to do to manifest my life partner? I know you said that already. It's your turn.
All right. Five of Cups.
Oh, this deck is gorgeous.
Isn't it? Just yeah. So this Five of Cups, what do you need to do to manifest your life partner? Um, Work on the healing that needs to be done from past partners. Anything that is still there, if there's any residual hurt, residual pain, forgive them and forgive yourself. People always forget to forgive themselves. They're like, okay, I forgive the person, the situation, I'm over it. Yes, but forgiving yourself actually, lets the universe know that you are into trusting yourself again. When we don't forgive ourselves, we're holding that against us. I don't forgive people because I've chosen bad in the past. That's because you've never forgiven yourself for, eating red flags or looking over things that you felt in your spirit or your intuition or whatever. So forgiving yourself kind of clears the slate. It's saying to yourself, I trust me again to pick a partner for myself. So with the Five of Cups here, make sure that you're healed from that past hurt, that pain. Forgive others, forgive yourself. And then I already know that you're living in gratitude. So stay in that space. Just continue to do that healing for you, forgiveness for you. Okay.
And Renee already said, let me get my wine. I'm getting red as usual. And then from me for that, oh, I love this card, the Page of Cups. And this is from Teresa Hutch. So I love this because pages are about learning and cups are about matters of the heart and emotions and things like that. But here's what I love about this. What do you need to do to manifest your life partner? You need to spit in the face of those who are not for you. Get out of my way. But this is also releasing what? What is water? Emotions. So we've got Five of Cups and we've got the Page of Cups. So we're definitely talking about learning, growing. And I also have to echo that card that V had, that image person was like arms wide against the wall. But did you notice they're chained? They're chained. They're stuck. They're trapped in the past. And five is what? Also the number of tonight, the tipping point.
Yes.
So once you learn and once you spit out the emotions, get rid of them, because cats and fish don't necessarily get along. The cats
Right.
usually will eat the fish or pull them out of their emotional water and they drown or they die on the ground. So be willing to release the emotions so that you can move forward. These two cards I think went so well together because it's like you need to release the emotions so that you can move away from the trap you put yourself in.
That's it.
That's it.
That's yep.
Perfect. Perfect. So Renee, hope that resonates. So Becky said you guys are actually awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for sticking with it. Oh my God, it's almost 8:00. I know. So hey, where can they find you? What do you have going on a week basis? You got something big coming up next weekend. We both got stuff coming up next year. So you go first.
All right. Real fast. It came through with the myself and release old hurt. Yes, perfect. Okay, so you can find me at redlightreadings.com. I do virtual readings. I do 1-card email readings, a 3-card video reading. Let's see. I am teaching Tarot Summer School with Ethany. My week is July 6th. How to be your own tarot BFF, reading the cards for yourself using an SO practical approach. I am presenting with Tarot Palooza next weekend, the 27th and 28th. My topic is intuitive intimacy, using a touch of tarot to strengthen the bonds of long-lasting love and satisfying sex. So a little spicier topic this time. I am also holding a manifestation group if anybody is interested. It's limited tickets. They're on my website under BFF Prep, but I'm getting a group to like-minded energy to use collective. We start this Sunday, during the new moon, and we'll carry it out through the full moon and do a release ceremony, and then it'll be ongoing every month. But yes, I am busy. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I am doing turn tea on Instagram at Red Light Readings. It's part talk show, part happy hour, part classroom, and we have different topics. I do some free readings there, mini readings, and that's my spiel, yo.
Yoo-hoo. Barrett, she's busy because she's a full-time tarot mistress. That's why.
Intuitive mistress,
And you
yes.
guys, Jamie Watson Wolf, I love what you said because this is keep happening a lot. She said that these all resonated with her once again. So that's the cool thing because again, all the Libras that were showing up, all the Libra energy, you know, you may pick, oh, let me piggyback on number 3. But if you really listen to every spread, there's going to be some wisdom. There's going to be some guidance for you. You can take what you want from there. So for me right now, and also next January, StarCon, STAARCON.com. You can find V and I presenting down in Palm Beach, Florida. Then next April, fingers crossed, we'll be at Reader Studio 2021, which is a 5-year. So it's perfect for you. You had to wait till the 5-year, didn't you? And then for me, MitchellOsborn.com, I'm psychic medium. I do lots of animal communication with your pets that are alive, with pets that have crossed over. Every Sunday night, I alternate between a mindfulness Sunday night at 7 p.m. and an animal communication Sunday night at 7 p.m. Right now, spreads that I audition are the Pride Tarot Parade spread. You can find that all over my socials. I'm posting that. New moon coming up on the 21st. The new moon manifesting is a 5-card spread about planting seeds and growing right now. What else? Oh, Mercury retrograde starts on the 18th. It goes through July 12th. And that spread is really beautiful because it can kind of help guide you through what you want to focus on during those 3-week time period. You can book your session with me. We have 30 minutes together online virtually, or some mindfulness, which usually leads to some tapping or some NLP or some eye movement therapy or some hypnosis because I'm trained in all those. All right, so I think we hit it all. Lonnie Scott is in the house.
Hey, Lonnie.
I know, Lonnie, we do miss TerraCon, but it's, Christiana Gaudet is putting it together. And I don't know if she, quote unquote, had the blessing of the TerraCon folks, but it's like same hotel, same place, everything. It's like she picked up the wand and is passing it on. So I think there was a little bit of a blessing and understanding, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so good to see you. So anything else?
Oh, Becky's is in the UK. So yes, thank you from the UK. Daniel says like 1:00 there. So thank you for staying up with us. I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, and I think that was about it. Thank you, Norm. So 2 weeks from tonight, I've made the thing. What do you call it? The event. And you guys, if you don't know, where it says more and there's like little buttons, if you tap on that, you can add this to your calendar on your phone. So it will remind you, Norm. So it will remind you so you don't forget.
Yeah.
So Tracy, you can go to either MitchellOsborn.com or RedLightReadings.com and book a reading from us, either live or purchase one. Barrett will be able to do like a 1-card reading for you. Barrett Ermy, he's in the chat right now, so he can do a 1-card. Daniel says we don't sleep. So. All right, it is almost 1 hour. So V, thank you, love you. I say, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you. Namaste, healthy and safe.
And I say namaste. Thank you guys for coming and showing up. Talk to you soon.
Bye. See you guys.
Bye.